All right, let's get our business anchor now, Devan Murugan, who joins me to take a closer look at those Eskom numbers. Dev, let's talk about the big numbers coming out of Eskom today.
But of course, three of them that's raising eyebrows, at least for now. Once the numbers and the financial statements are digested, you're bound to get a little more. The big one, 19.6 billion rand. I mean, this is the irregular expenditure. I think even if you are the most fiercest critic of Eskom, you wouldn't have expected that big amount. Of course, irregular expenditure, as the board chairman tells us, comes from 2012. Yeah. And as a result, in his words, actually was pursued by the fact that the cupboards, he says, were shaken more for these skeletons. So 19.6 billion rand irregular expenditure, that's a big one. And the CEO talking about that irregular expenditure, saying that it is linked to this procurement process at Eskom, which is not aligned with the Public Finance Management Act. And one gets the feeling that that sort of thing still needs a little bit more cleanup, and I think that's the frightening thing. It's not completely polished and exterminated, if you like. The other big number, Xoli, is the municipal debt. So the debt owed by municipalities to Eskom, up 44%. That's 4.2 billion rand. That's another thing that's putting a damper on the financial health. And of course, the overall figure for 2018, Eskom had, I think, just under a billion rand profit, 0.9 billion rand the previous year. That's now converted into a loss for 2018, 2.3 billion rand. So this financial statement, as far as it goes this morning, is not something to be cheerful about at all. If you look at, if the viewers are watching our screens right now, at the bottom there you'll see that part of the headline that we're running with is that Eskom is actually doing a major cleanup there. Let's talk corruption, Devan. The chairperson, Jabu Mabuza, interestingly talks about the damage that was not done overnight, and therefore the fixing is certainly not going to be done overnight. But so far, he's put forward some numbers, particularly around the April period now, and this is what it looks like. 10 executives implicated in corruption, 9 of which are against executives. There were more than 1,000 disciplinary hearings in April this year, 628 cases concluded, 75 employees have been fired as a result. I suppose that number gives you a sense of the rot and the extent of corruption. It's some frightening figures there, Xoli. All right, thank you very much for the time being. Our business anchor, Devan Murugan, talking to us about the latest results coming out of the power utility Eskom. Well,